we're live! Ayan, mega, 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 mwah, 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 mwah. Love shout out to everyone. Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Ayan. We're so late today, obviously. Ayan. But as I've said, we're still going on for our Saturday night live. And tonight, it's all about trying to remind you guys how lucky you guys are. Because, I hope if not, if you don't feel lucky or if you don't feel anything of that sort, I hope when you watch this video, if ever you've been in this video, I hope this video can actually make you feel that you are lucky in some ways. Ayan, in some form, kanon. But before we ayan, bago tayo mag-umpisa, ayan, happy, 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 happy 12 months. Ayan, 1 year na kami ni Tolkien Design. And syempre, nandiyan na rin si Sisi Koy, ayan, as known as Josa, Pantasha, Marbrix 25, and Marvelous Vlog 25. Ayan, shout out to you guys. And of course, to my BFF, ayan, Rian's Kitchen, at iba pa support, ayan, member support group, kay Inday Mama Vlog, which, I'm sorry. Ayan, I know you guys are waiting. And of course, sa aking admin, o di ba, kaloka, kay Shirley and kay Servo Survivor, mega, mega, mega love shout out. And guys, I know, ayan, but if you are, in some sort of a community or you have your social media, I hope you share this live stream because today I really kind of wanted to talk about this. Kind of like just it's been a while since I've been trying to talk. How am I going to approach this live stream or this topic? Because I really feel like a lot of us, doesn't know how to feel thankful or have that feeling of gratitude, towards whatever we're in. And I feel you only like focus on the big picture and you forget the small things that make life really, really meaningful. Ganon, o, diba? Super deep. We're going to be deep. We're gonna try to have a deep conversation today. Try to remind you, everyone, that we are all lucky just by breathing. And don't be so exaggerated with me, but we're also gonna talk about those things, things that you usually tell to yourself mainly, to justify whatever situation you're in. Yes, yes, ganon. Ganon yung gagawin natin today. I hope everyone understood that. And if you're new to this channel, I hope if you pop up or you found this video, I hope you appreciate this one. And I hope you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you won't miss any uploads or live streams. Especially, I do have a little bit of different time, kind of thing. But I'll always gonna be here every Saturday. Ayon. Kumusta ka naman na? Ayan. Kumusta naman ang admin ko? O, diba? And of course, the Topher Adventure. Ganda mo naman, idol. Topher, nakaka-copy-paste ba yan? Parang feeling ko every Saturday. O, diba? Sabado na lang tayo nagkikita. Yan na lang lagi sinasabi mo. Siguro naka-ano na yan, naka-template. Kumbaga, ano na, ready to be like copy-paste. Ganun. Diba? Ganun, ganun. Anyways, guys, ano bang gagawin? Wait lang, guys. Let's see. I'm very much good, boss. Talaga. Buti ka pa, char. Everyone tired from all the work, guys? Are you all tired? Ayan, so I hope if you're here, if you're new, and if you're old, it doesn't really matter. But I hope it kind of like you got used to the Saturday night live. And I know some of you are actually kind of like you have there's a thing now that I feel like, well, it's not a thing now. It's been a thing back in the day, but I feel like there's a lot more people that basically are socially awkward. Like they don't know how to socialize. So I hope if you're here, you'll try to practice your social skills, your communication skills. Talk to the community. My admin is always there. Talk to the people in the live chat if I don't notice whatever you're saying, because sometimes I talk too much. Ganon. Mm. Ano ba ang sabi mo? Totoo naman talaga, idol. Ang ganda-ganda mo, parang asawa ko. Awa! Oh, 'di ba may pa gano'n. Ayan. Kasi ano, kaloka 'to. Talagang gano'n. Hindi, mas maganda ako sa asawa mo. Hindi, joke lang. Of course, 'di ba, ang ganda, ano daw nga 'yan, is in the eye of the beholder, 'di ba? Uy, pero totoo 'yun, guys. Exactly, another thing that you should be thankful of. Tuwang-tuwa, tuwang-tuwa ka, topper, sige ganyan ka lang. Sige, kausapin mo ako, topper. Ayan. So, guys, in the Philippines, even if it's like Christopher, the way you say it is, topper, walang H. Ganon. And of course, admin, pakibaba na lang yung buy ni Topper. Ayan. Kasi, hindi pa binababa ni Nightbot ata. Guys, if you're new, ayan, if you wanted to kind of like get a glimpse of how, the islands in the Philippines look like, if you're looking for something refreshing, or if you're a foreigner who just wants to go to the Philippines, you should check out Toffer Adventure, because like he lives in an island and he also kind of like can entertain you in there. There's also like agencies that I could recommend you for, but it's a very, 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 very nice island. And also, if you want to see like how life, how it is kind of thing, like how for a normal Filipino, how they do their daily life. Ganon. Ayan. English Carabao na naman tayo, guys. How they do that. You should watch out Topper Adventure. He's an up and comer and YouTuber trying to kind of like enjoy the process of YouTube. So please do support him. Ganon. And of course to Brett Glass. So, Brett, how you doing? Hi, diba? Oh, alam ko na sasabihin ni Brett. Don shared. Oh, thank you, Brett. But guys, that's what we're going to talk about, because being lucky can mean different things to different people. Like it could be something that, at least for me, I get to learn how to be thankful in a way, because there's the process of you have to be thankful, then you'll feel lucky if you feel thankful. It's kind of simple like that, but for whatever reason there are just people out there. But if you're one of those people, don't feel sad, don't feel sorry, don't feel guilty. There's always going to be a good way to start, and that is now. Sit down, watch this one till the end. And be thankful that you can sit down with me again. Kapal na mukha talaga. Ayan, tuwa naman ako. 'Di ba? I was actually talking to admin today. Well, actually, I've been talking to multiple people today. Ayan, beautiful. Oh, thank you guys. Guys, I really do make an effort. That's why sometimes the reason sometimes I'm late, because sometimes there are little things that I feel I'm lacking. When you're a live streamer, or, like my setup, I don't really have that kind of setup where everything is all good. Like all you have to do is sit down, where a lot of live streamers, you see that, or even the big ones. Someday I hope I would have that. Like it's all set up for you. You don't have to do anything. But for me, because you know how small are the spaces in Japan, and I'm a normal person, guys. I'm not rich. I'm just a normal person in Japan. Ay, ano naman gagawin natin? Wait lang po, idol. Magsaing lang ako saglit. Baka magalit asawa ko. Oh my God, you two are adorable. Ayan, magsaing ka na talaga. Pati ako magagalit. Ayan. And to Daniel Carhunin. Ayan, Daniel. Am I talking too loud? I think I'm talking too loud, guys. If I talk too loud, guys, let me know, okay? And hi, ICEE. Thanks for subscribing, Ayan. Thank you to as well, guys. Daniel Karhunen, guys. He's also starting like YouTube. If you want to see a Swedish man traveling in Japan or anything of that sort, check him out. Ayun. And ayun, ano ba yung gagawin natin? Konbanwa, Felipe G. I am mega, 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 mega love shout out. Do you have your water beside you, Felipe G? Ayan, you have at least, someone to remind you today. Drink water. Where's my water? Ayan, I'll drink water too. And of course, sa aking napakaganda naman. Ayan, lovely hair. Oh. Uy, guys. By the way, you know Josa, guys, right? He's been kind of like a normal guest in my live stream, and we have a good chemistry. He makes me laugh, and I'm pretty sure he made you laugh, guys. So, like, let encourage him to practice English and also pray for him, give him positive vibes so that he can journey across the world for a different place. O, di ba? Ganon. Ano, Tagalogin ko ha, sisik ko yan. Sabi ko, ipanalangin nila na makapag-journey ka sa ibang bansa. Charot. O, di ba? Ang galing. Thank you guys. Oo. Did you know I braided this? Guys, I always love to braid. Ano ba yan? Sagabal naman tong mic na to. Yeah, I like braiding. And then I was thinking, like the whole day I did braid it and then just ta-da! And then I noticed it looks good. So I just do it. But what's wrong? I just don't like that. Ayun, ganun pala yun. Yeah. Nawala yung bangs ko, guys. Ayan. But, I'm Mega Love siya, Amin. And hi, Admin. And to Pinay Survivalist. Sorry. Ayan. Welcome to ICEE Fit live stream. Ay, sino itong si Pinay Survivalist? O, di ba? Nasa ba tayo, guys? Gets ko na to. Ito ang napakagandang Pilipina. Ayan, hindi nakakasawa titigan ng bongga. O, diba? Asan ba yun? Ito ba yun? O, yan. Ganon. And welcome. Cherry. Ayan. Madam, I love me. Diba? Can't drink today. Antibiotics. No, I mean water. Drink water, not drink. We're not going to drink today, guys, because we already drank last week. So no drinking today. Okay, no. It's supposed to be like occasional festivities, some sort of like that, celebratory. But not today. No. Sana all my 'di ba? Uy, kakaunti na nga sisi ko, eh. Kakaunti na lang yung bangs ko. Oh, ikaw naman, oh, 'di ba? See, things that you should be thankful for. For example, little things. I am happy and I am lucky that I still have hair. Because some people doesn't have hair. Oh, 'di ba? No, the thing is, in all serious, pakitagalog guys dyan. BG, nandito si tita. Oh, okay. I hope she doesn't hear me. Malay mo pa ba? Kaloka. So, anyways, as I was saying earlier, guys, asan na ba tayo? Being lucky can mean different things to different people. You can ask one person to another person to another person and, define luck or how can they tell if a person is lucky would be different to people. So I'm asking you now, guys, what do you think? And for you, how do you see or what is the definition for you when I ask you if that person is lucky? Like, what's your definition? What's your judgment? What's your criteria? What's the qualifications to be told that a person is lucky? Ganon. So, sa mga Tagalog dyan, guys, pag sinabing swerte ng tao, sa iba't iba, di ba? Iba't iba ang meaning yan. So, para sa inyo, paano nyo nasasabi kung ang tao ay swerte? Ano yung mga qualifications na kailangang may check mark para sa utak ninyo? Or mostly, how do you say if ano ba yan? Ang Tagalog ko, ang English ko, nagkakamali talaga, guys. Sorry, English native speaker. I'm all over that place. I think my mouth is so tired today. I talk too much today, guys. But like how can you say that you are lucky? Is there any qualifications or set of criteria so that you think before you even say to yourself that you are a lucky person? Oh, ganon. 'Di ba? Bakit parang iba yung mukha ko dito sa kabila, tas iba yung mukha ko dito, 'di ba? Okey lang ba ako, guys? Hindi ba ako maputla or masyadong pagod na pagod tingnan? Ako maya-maya BG na din, nag-e-edit para kay Choname. Sinong Choname? Ayan. But guys, yes, yes, yes. Some of the people here in my live chat are my fellow YouTubers. Ayan. So guys, if you want to know about them more, let ask them, talk to them, have a conversation, discussion, etc., etc. Ganon. Ganda ng kulot mo, BFF. O, 'di ba? Halatang-halata alam ko kung paano siya magsalita, 'di ba? And mega love shout out, all BG till end, gano'n. All BG till end. O, 'di ba? All BG talaga. Kala ko, boss, hindi napapagod yang bunganga. O, 'di ba tuwang-tuwa si admin, nakaisa si admin, guys. Isa pa 'to, guys. Earlier, I was talking to multiple people today, just kind of like a storytelling time. I was talking to multiple people today, and I was talking to admin, of course, and I was like thinking to myself, because ever since I wake up today, I feel like I'm so talkative. Like I'm so talkative to the point that I feel like I'm irritated in my own voice. Ganon. So I told that to admin, and all those people, not just admin, all those people that I kind of like commented that I feel like I talk too much told me, what do you mean talk too much? Ano pa daw ibig sabihin nagsasalita, araw-araw naman ganito naman daw ako talaga. May iba daw nagbago. Sisi ko ay pa-contest kay kapatid Bod. Ano daw? Okay, okay, okay. Sige, sige. Contest, contest. Kala ko, boss, hindi napapagod yung bunganga mo. Ay, nabasa ko na pala yan. O, di ba? Nag-rewind tayo, guys. But anyways, because there's a lot of you guys that actually kind of like a lot. O, di ba? A lot. O, di ba? Delusional lang ako, guys. A lot daw. Hindi. Mga isa, dalawa lang naman. There are people out there that actually kind of like reach out to me and ask me, ano nga ba daw yung mga qualifications para makasali sa April Fitness Challenge natin, which is this one, guys. Ayan. This is our April Fitness Challenge for this month. If you've never seen this, you can actually watch the explanations of everything, like why do you do this and the proper form of the exercise. And then there's also a follow along. It consists of 2 minutes only of your time if you want to. You can do that. Send me your videos. And of course, there's our other 3 qualifications that I needed to get from you guys. And that is Ayan. So the first video, it's kind of like short. It's short. You don't have to edit it. It's kind of like give me a video of you introducing yourself. You don't have to tell your whole name, your full name. It could be your alias, your nickname. Basically just a small video, 30 seconds, 20 seconds video of telling who you are, what's your age, your height, and your weight. That's the first video that you have to send. The second video that you have to send me is basically you showing what you wear, the outfit of the day that you would do the exercise. And it only gonna takes like 30 seconds or 20 seconds even, explaining what, outfit you have. And the third video is you doing model. Like I want you to also like feel confident about yourself. Like I want to see how you walk. That's part of my work as a personal trainer is I do check my clients' walking skills. Walking skills, naging walking skills. But basically, paano kayo maglakad? I want to see that. But anyway, it's not just like walking skills, but I want you to feel confident. So you're gonna model catwalk, whatever, just a simple walk, maybe it's good. So those are the four videos that you have to send me, and we're doing every month. We're doing monthly challenges, and it will be shown on the last Saturday of the month. So before that happens, send all of your videos to moi, and then we'll do it from there. Gets? Ganon. Modeling skills. Ganon. Yon. Yes, modeling skills. So, yun yung mga mangyayari, yun yung ipapasa nyo sa akin. So, if you didn't try it yet, you didn't do, every month I'll produce some workouts for you guys, all together with the explanations, proper form. Try it yourself. If you don't want to join in our competition or in our challenge, it's fine as well. You can just do it on your own time. And hopefully, it kind of helped you kind of feel happy doing exercises. And with that said, ayan, you should feel lucky that I'm here. Tinutulungan ko kayo sa inyong mga katawan nang walang bayad. Charot. O, diba? But anyways, that's kind of like the thing that is going to happen this month. It's every month. We are looking for our April ICEE fit. Miss April, Mrs., Mr. It depends on who's going to win on that day. So, for lucky. Ayan. So, although going back to our topic, guys. Ang gulo natin, no, guys? Nagugulo na ba kayo? Okay lang kayo, guys? Ayan, you guys go every... So, sometimes in our life, we kind of like forget. We somehow forget little things that make us lucky. And it's very, very easy to kind of like get lost in this life where a lot of... Because life is just really complicated if you think about it. Like it could be simple, but it's always going to be complicated because you don't know really what's going to happen tomorrow. So those things could really, really make you think or forget little things that you should be thankful for, which translates to you feeling you're lucky enough, kind of thing. But I feel like that's where it kind of roots, is knowing how to feel thankful, to feel gratitude towards something. It's not just supposed to be like big ones, the small ones as well. And also, you know, having said all of those, I hope you can pause for a moment and remind ourselves, even me. I always remind myself how lucky I am because that will make you feel good. Now, there are instances that, like I was watching this. There's actually this There's actually this TV show. If you're on Netflix, guys, if you have Netflix, Sherval Ayala, kumusta ka naman, Sherval? How you doing? Asa na ba yung StreamYard ko? Ayan, I didn't see you. Ayan, mega, mega love shout out everyone. And 16 love done. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, thank you for all the likes, guys. And if you're not liking this video, if you don't like it, you can also thumbs it down. It's up to you guys. Your reaction is your reaction. It's fine. Ganon. Good evening po, host. And good evening to you. And of course, guys, if you are interested in anything Filipino, go to Sherval Ayala. Ayan, you know what to do. Ganon. So, as I've said earlier, so today, I saw today. So I've been into this bandwagon of watching Japanese reality TV show. I know, guys, what you're thinking. I'm Japanese, half half Japanese, but I live in Japan, and there's a lot of people that actually is thinking what, like, if I told them I don't watch TV. It's just I don't watch TV anymore. It's more of like, you know, it's internet now, so you kind of like Netflix, movies, blah blah blah. There's just really no, I it's it almost like it doesn't interest. TV doesn't interest to me anymore. YouTube is my TV now, kind of thing. So I don't really understand, not understand, I don't really know what is happening in Japan entertainment. I'm so lost in touch. Nick Nick! Ayan, Nick Nick, mega mega love shout out sa'yo, Nick Nick. So basically what I'm saying is I've been into this Japanese reality TV show ever since I've watched Love is Blind Japan. Because I've I'm a fan of reality TV show, but it's usually America or in UK kind of reality TV show. It's entertaining. It's probably addictive to some. And it's almost like it's my way of kind of relaxing because I feel like, and let me know if you're the same as me. Sometimes I feel like, watching reality TV show dumb you down. Like, like every day you're thinking of work, you're thinking of these, decisions, big decisions, small decisions. And sometimes you get to a point where you just kind of like don't want to think. And for you guys out there, just so you know, and a little glimpse of how a woman's brain looks like or sounds like every day, for you guys, when you're out and about doing your own thing, most of the time you're probably just thinking football, sports, just normal stuff, even kind of like zone out. But it's kind of like one thing at a time. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just the information I gathered with real men. Real men talaga. Diba? Compared to what? Anyways, what I'm saying is, women, our brain is so all over the place that we could probably driving a car and we've been thinking three topics in our head all together as one. So that's who we are. We might probably working, and while we working, we're thinking of what will be the dinner tonight, or are my kids okay, or stuff like that. It's like multiple things at once. That's what we think about. So for me, to kind of like to a point where I kind of like just relax, not think anything. And that's what TV does with us, is we are not doing anything. We're just watching. So reality TV shows sometimes is it for me to relax and dumb down my brain. Ganun. Kumbaga, kung ayaw mong mag-isip sa Tagalog, kung gusto mo lang yung tipong, alam mo, minsan, yung pakiramdam na ang dami mong iniisip, na gusto mo lang naman is, wag ka na muna mag-isip. So, para sa akin, usually, ang sarap manood nung parang nakakabobo. Nakakabobong mga show o pelikula kasi kumbaga you're in the moment, gano'n. So, in the moment, another thing that I feel like a lot of us doesn't really give ourselves to pause for a moment, to not think of anything, to just kind of relax and let the moment sink in. But those reality TV show, I find it very, very different. And you might be thinking, what's the connection of this to how lucky, or me reminding you how lucky you are, kind of thing. We're going there. We're going there. But on these reality TV shows, like most of the time, you feel like in Western TV reality show, it becomes so exaggerated that if there's no drama, then it's not really a reality TV show. Or it's almost like it feels so scripted that it doesn't really talk to you, or it's not relatable anymore. And that's what reality TV show really is. It makes you relate to little things. But at the same time, Japanese reality TV show is way different. Like the first time I've watched reality TV show is that Love is Blind Japan edition, and I was so amazed of how it's real life, like real life and real people that you can actually see when you go out and about in Japan. And also the real people that you'll probably meet at work, those little things. And I was amazed of how raw kind of thing it is. Like it's all almost like it's so diverse that there are people that things like this and that. It's like a really really wonderful to watch because it's in an observational level. You will feel how people are so different, just the same way as when I'm doing my live stream and you interacting with me makes me feel like we are all comes from, even if we have the same background, we still do think different. You might think of something that I'll probably wouldn't even think about, even how much of a common sense to think about those kinds of situation. And Board Vlogger! Hi, Board! Mega love shout out to everyone at Magandang Buhay Admin. So when did you find that Magandang Buhay? I did you ever really I always remember you saying Yahoo, but Magandang Buhay is a new one. Oh, diba? Where did you get that? Sorry guys, ayun. I hope you didn't heard that. It just came out. So, the next that I've watched, anong usapan ngayon? Ang usapan ngayon is how lucky you are. Do you really know how lucky you are? When we start, and if you don't, then why do you not feel lucky at all? And I just kind of like wanted to remind ourselves, not me reminding you, but reminding all of us, time to pause for a moment and remind ourselves that no matter if you're struggling right now or you feel kind of neglected, abandoned, whatever it is that makes you feel sad, I just kind of want to take a moment and just remind ourselves, because I do this more often than not. More often than most often than not. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. But I feel like not a lot of people give a moment to kind of be thankful for the little things. And that makes, in my observation, if you know how to be thankful, not just for the big things, but also with the smallest of things, you will feel lucky. Because I think that works for me and for all the people that I know that are kind of like doing this. Some people would say meditation, some people would be reflection in your own way. I feel that's very, very important. Ganon. I'm lucky to know you. Exactly, right? Little things. Like me, I'm lucky to, ayan, yung mic ko. I'm lucky to know every one of you. Like, I really do. But remember, guys, I told you earlier, in this complicated journey called life, it's so easy to be distracted with big things, especially when you reach something that you don't expect you're going to be reaching. Even in YouTube, your career, relationships, in any all walks of life, it's so easy to be distracted. And that's where the complaints come from. And don't get me wrong, I do complain, in my own head sometimes. But I don't complain on every little things because I just really feel like it's fine and all. But at the same time, why are you complaining? You know what I'm saying, guys? Ayan. And Brett Yahoo! I'm lucky to have a family like you, boss. Aw, see? Those little things. And I just want us to remind ourselves. And I'm not gonna do this every Saturday because, that's not really kind of like, I don't really want to be the type of channel where everything is all positive. It's not how life works. We're gonna have up and down, but tonight I just want it to be like that. So another thing, I'm blessed to be your friend. Oh, me too. I wanted to use blessed rather than lucky because you're a blessing for me. Aww. Kayo naman, guys. Guys, I'm too emotional lately. I don't know why. I think there's something wrong with my hormones. Too much, how do you call that? How do you call for the girls? Because guys is testosterone. For some weird reason, I always forget the hormone for girls. But for us, I feel it's over into the roof. I just really feel emotional these days. Sabay gano'n. Estrogen, yes. Thank you, Felipe. Estrogen, yes. So I feel like that is kind of thing. But, not just because I'm emotional lately, I'm doing this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. But sometimes, you know me, guys. Sometimes I don't want to come out as cheesy, corny, not authentic. I just really feel like that there's a lot of channels that goes for let's be positive or all positive and everything is happy and everything is colorful kind of thing. I just feel it's just too I don't want to be seen as like that. I just want things to be like normal. Like we're all the same, we're normal. We're just people having discussion, trying to figure out how to be happy in what we meant to be happy in our lives, because community really is a good thing. And I always felt that way. And that's one of the reason that every time I feel, because there are moments and I feel like you would relate to this even though you're not a YouTuber. You can relate this in all walks of life. Because even if you're not a YouTuber, guys, and you kind of like, if it interests you, you want to know how us YouTubers kind of like have our daily life. It's almost like, sometimes you put a lot of effort onto something, right? So you want something to come out of it in some sort and form or type. You expect something good to come out of it. You're not doing anything so that you expect something bad happen to you. That's kind of crazy, but it does happen, and I'm not gonna be surprised if it does. You know, Brett, Ayan. I hope you guys try to know each other as well because you guys also, if you're a fellow YouTuber or you just want to have friends and you're posting videos on YouTube and you feel like you want to share something, please feel free to kind of like connect with each other in the live chat. Be respectful, guys. Protect you guys' privacy, and don't be disrespectful to each other. Another thing that I want you to understand is we can agree to disagree. Like there's a lot of pretty known phrases out there like you're not going to respect people if they don't believe the same values you have. Well, we're not talking about respect like that to the top level. I'm just saying treat people the same way you want to be treated. Now, if they're pieces of shit or if they're rude to you, then maybe, be rude to them as well. But, it's you. Do you. Lipat nga ako sa desktop. Akyat ka dito, bored. You have time. No, but if you're tired, don't feel too obligated to do so because, I don't want you to get tired for me. Ayan. But, ganun nga tayo, guys. So, the next thing is like going back to the Japanese reality TV show I was talking about, I found this another one because Love is Blind Japan is so good, raw, authentic, kind of refreshing. It's not the same old bullshit scripted reality TV show that you see that all just flaunting their richness or whatever those reality TV show. I'm not saying you're bad, but it's just not my type. But the thing is, there's one reality TV show that we're kind of like thinking if we should watch it. So we started watching it and we were hooked. It's called Love Wagon. And in Japanese, it's Ai Nori. You know, this is not sponsored, guys. I just wanted to talk this out, okay? Nick! Nick Fernandez vlog. Bunchu Bunchu. Welcome, welcome back to ICEE Fit. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Ayan, Nick. Thank you, thank you. How you doing, Nick? Lagi kita nakikita sa TikTok. Kaso hanggang nood na lang ako kasi wala na. Kasi nakakapagod mag-type kapag nagluluto ka, ganun, mga ganun bagay, di ba? Saka hindi ako madalang sa TikTok. 'Pag napupunta ako do'n, timing na naka-live ka, ayun. Guys, if you are big on TikTok, guys, Nick Fernandez vlog is one of our TikTok representatives in this community. Ganon. Board vlogger, hello. O, diba? And Brett Glasso says, I'm lucky to have a supportive, loving family and friends. And yes, definitely, like be thankful. I mean, not everyone, it's the same thing. And this is another thing about being thankful and feeling lucky. And some people will probably say that's kind of F up if I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you now. Ganda naman ate. Ay, ganda. Ganda. Napaka-conceited ko talaga. O, diba? Goods naman ate Icy. O, o, 'di ba, sabihin na naman ng nanay ko diyan, "Napaka-conceited talaga nitong anak ko." Oo, hindi pa nga pinupuri, inuna ng pinuri ang sarili niya. O, 'di ba, tuwang-tuwa yung nanay ko sa likod ng telebisyon. O, 'di ba? Wow, sana all magaling mag-TikTok. Yes, I don't know. I'm not good at probably good at it. I just can't do it. I just don't want to do it kind of thing. I'm good with you guys. I'm good with my live stream. I'm good with every one of you. I like this. So, anyway, so the next reality TV show we've watched is this Love Wagon. It's Ai Nori in Japanese. It's kind of like, ay, why? Why ang marvelous vlog ko? Bakit ganun? Walang tibak. Ayun. Ayan na, Sisi Koy, ha? Hi po sa nanay ni Sisi Koy. Ayan. So, Mother Lou, Mother Balls. Ayan. Marvelous Vlog 25. Si Josa Sisi Koy is saying hi to you. Ayan. Kahit wala akong, huy, meron na. Bilis ko, ha? O, diba? Kapatid! Nag-live ka pala kanina. Nagsabay pa daw kayo. O, 'di ba? Tuntua kayo. Kaloka 'tong mga 'to talaga. Ayan. So, Ainori, this is a reality TV show where there's a van that would go in different countries. They're going on a road trip in different countries in Asia with people that signed up to find true love or boyfriend or a relationship. So there are strangers that applied, like how reality TV shows all over the world are, and they are selected. And these are all strangers to each other, and they're put into a van, and they will travel Asia, all over Asia with that van together in them to find if they can find love against them. I mean, with them, because there's like 7 people that would be included in the reality TV show. And the thing with this IE Nori, and the thing is that I think I decided to talk about this tonight. It kind of like sparked up something. When you're so passionate about something, when you've watched something and it just stayed with you, lingered with you, and it's just over and over your thoughts. and you've always wanted to talk about it, but you just can't help to talk about it on that day because you felt otherwise. So the thing with IE Nori, they would go to different countries in Asia, and they have a segment where they would tell an information or like some sort of what is this country is known for, like basically sharing awareness, about a certain specific country. And these seven people, and imagine this, just imagine and put this inside your head, guys. These seven people are all Japanese, guys. And as a Japanese person who lived in Japan for a long time, Japan is first world country. It's such a first world country that sometimes it really feels sometimes that we're almost kind of like the same as America. It's so convenient to live here. There's no street children. Even if you see homeless people out there, they're always kind of like old people, they're retired like 60, 70. Like old people are homeless, and the thing is they've chose to be homeless. It's not because of certain struggles, and I'm pretty sure there are homeless people that's struggling in Japan, but at the same time I always wonder why. Because Japan is one of the places that I feel like when it comes to well being in financial or any ways, but I also feel like this, even if I'm in the Philippines, if you know how to find money, if you're really, really gonna work for whatever you want, you'll find ways to do it. And the thing is, that's where the quote, if there's a will, there's a way, because that's pretty much true. And if you have so much excuses for yourself of not doing something or procrastinating, which is what sometimes I do, then it's on you. It's not on the outside forces. It's on you because you chose to do that. So, ang sarap maging host ng ganyang travel show. I know. 'Di ba? Ayan. So basically, they would go to different countries. And in this country, they would be kind of like tour of how, and they get a first glimpse of how it's like to live in that country. Like something that they can actually cannot relate specifically, but because in a way, it's an experimental thing. You put all these strangers together in a country that's not their own country. They're not home, away from people that they love, that they trust. Just imagine that. And at the same time, they wanted to find love, which kind of like sets them in a vulnerable, scenario. At the same time, on top of that, when they are in this show traveling, they're not allowed to have phone. They don't allow to have TV, any entertainment, media, and all of sorts. Meaning, it's almost kind of like back in the day, it's just you and the people around you. That's all you have. And that's how they put I keep burping. That's how they put this plot. And when they go to countries, they would be educated and, like aware of these things that they wouldn't even think about because they come from this country. And while I was watching this, I was like thinking to myself, this is gonna be like shocking to them because in Japan, there are certain poverty level that I don't think they even know existed because they come from a first world country. So for in that matter, there's one specific episode in season 2 that really bothered me a lot at the same time. Made me like sometimes when you watch this because they go to like third world countries, you feel so like even the host of this TV show feels so ashamed of how you complain petty things, how you complain little things. When in other parts of the world, their problem is so big that you, on the other hand, is complaining on what? You don't have milk and you're pissed because you don't have milk. Stuff like that. So it really struck to me so hard that I feel like there's a lot of people that just don't really I'm not saying that it just realized that, I've been realizing this, but it just really feels like because these Japanese people, it's kind of like it becomes so dark to them, their expressions, their, how they kind of received the information. And it just feels like if these Japanese people kind of like shock on this, and even me shocked to the information that I had on that specific episode, that I probably won't elaborate. So watch it for yourself. Ganon. But the thing is, it just really, really struck me so hard that we are so distracted that we don't really think of those little things that make life really worth it. Ganon, 'di ba? Ang deep ko, guys. And thank you. So I don't know about you guys. If ever you're in that kind of like way, but I'm not gonna talk to you about the specific of that episode. But if you wanna watch it on Netflix, you're gonna have to watch the season one first. But season two, it's episode 8, if I'm not mistaken. It's where where they go to Nepal. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so you should watch it if you have time. But it's really, really, it's not just a reality TV show, which is kind of like make me really refreshing to watch a reality TV show like that, because there's humor, and also there's real life, like how people think, like real problems. And I've had made videos of passport bros and been into that kind of scenario, and dating. We've talked about dating, about all these lonely men and lonely women, their expectations to each other. You would see that there, the problems, the problems why you can't have a happy relationship, or why can't you have this and that, which is very simple because you're looking from the outside. But once you're not self-aware of what you're doing, then that is the problem most of the time. You don't think, you only just point, but you don't think about yourself of what you're doing. Ganon. Let's see, magbasa tayo dyan. Oh, those kind of shows can be an eye-opener for those never experienced poverty firsthand or something like that. But the thing is, that's another thing. It's like you don't really put, I think, oh, well, correct me if I'm wrong with you, other people out there, not you, bored, but I feel like there's really not much of us who are willing to watch this type of show, like super sad, like poverty level, especially the ones that are super advantageous in life. I don't think they would put a stop or pause in their fancy life, their very, well privileged life, and watch something of a documentary of kids on the street, you know? And that's the thing, which is kind of sad sometimes. And I actually had a random thought about this as well. Ayan. And there's nothing Pinoy gonna answer. Mega mega love shot. There's nothing we can do about these peps or these people. Ayan. I'm lucky I have those what I need, and thankful that I can have what I don't even ask for. Exactly. And this is the thing now, like I have questions for you guys earlier, right? I asked you what is the meaning of lucky, blah blah blah. You didn't answer me, you didn't interact with me. And the next thing, I'm trying to remind you of how you should be thankful, and now you're manifesting, or I mean, you're telling me these things, Another word that I feel really, really bad about is when they try to use the word manifestation in everything that it becomes cringy. I've always loved that word before, and now that it's very popular and a lot of people is butchering that word and making the word meaningless now. It became so cringy. But yes, now you're interacting with me, you're telling your stories. And that's the thing. It's like it only takes that to be thankful. And I'm really happy. And in advance, thank you for telling me what you feel lucky about. Because that's very important. You should really, really remind yourself that all the time, especially on your down moments. When you're down, it's hard to think how lucky you are. It's hard to think about, good stuff to put yourself up. It'll be hard, but you have to practice that because mindset does matter. You know, there are people out there weak, there are people out there emotionally immature, and I'm not saying this coming from a like putting you down kind of way. It's not. I'm just saying it as the word itself it meant. You're not matured when it comes to emotional. You don't know how to handle your emotions. You get triggered super fast. You get sad super fast. You linger on any stresses for 24 hours a day without stop. Those are the things that I feel like you just really need to change your mindset and practice. Because I don't think, like, if you think I'm strong minded, I'm not here and I'm not strong minded if I didn't practice those little steps. And that's what I'm trying to share with you guys. Ayun. Asa na tayo? Ayan, magbasa ako ulit ha. Ayan, gusto ko yung mga guys. Ayan, di ko naabutan yung tanungan ng definition ng lucky. Ayan. O pwede naman, o, 'di ba tinanong ko nga ulit, 'di ba? Ayan. Does manifestation life for so many years and I'm blessed that it turns into reality. But acceptance of limitations is important. Yeah, in other words, don't be delusional. We talk about delusional things, guys, and if you're really, like every time you're here or you're watching my replay, you know how we kind of progress on our topics because I want it to be a process. I want it to be a progress, like learning the delusional. And if you didn't watch it yet, try to watch it again. Maybe you'll learn something about it. Maybe you'll accept something that you're delusional about because, you know, sometimes your expectations, even as much as you try your hardest to do something towards that goal, sometimes life can be such an asshole that it doesn't it's not for you. So even how much you try, it's not for you. They won't give it to you. So also try to be realistic as well, like try to find that balance of where is it delusional, manifesting, visualization, and whether it's being delusional, because it's almost like, when you're trying to expect a huge amount of money for a salary, but you didn't go to work, it doesn't work that way. Or you have no money, and for whatever reason, you manifest so hard that you're gonna win something, or for some weird reason some prince charming would just stand in front of you and take you out of your mystery. I mean, that happens, but that's kind of probably one in a billion of whatever. So be realistic in a way. Ganun yung sinasabi ko. Your mindset can make you or break you. Exactly. And that's why it's always nice to have a balance. Especially, it's so nice to put somewhere, because sometimes you're so, especially nowadays that it's everywhere. You look social media. You can't find someone to be your, that's why we have influencers, right? Someone you wanted to look up to, and some of people would look up to an influencer, a YouTube influencer or something like that. But at the same time, I hope you find the right person and try to kind of like implement what they're teaching you, but at the same time, have a critical thinking. Is that how you should use it? Like, question everything. Like, question everything. That's just all I can say. Don't be too hard headed or egotistical or stubborn of learning. If you get mistake, well, that's part of the process. You're gonna be mistaken all the time. I mean, I don't like it, especially when someone tells you you're wrong. But at the same time, it'll take a little bit of step back and then accept that you're wrong and then just get better. Just don't do it again, kind of thing. Goal without action is just daydreaming. Exactly. And it's really nice to daydream. Uy, nagda-daydream kaya ako. Mahilig ako mag-daydream, guys. I love daydreaming. Because these are the things, it's for free. Why not? It makes you feel happy. So, why not do it, diba? Excuse me, guys. I keep burping for whatever reason, guys. So, before we continue, guys, let's take a quick break. I think I have something on my throat. It's just, I need to kind of like deal with this for a little bit. But don't go anywhere. Watch something of this because these are our loving, super supportive people that makes ICP really, really go and, like help me towards stuff. So please do connect with them. Let's go and take a commercial break. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. And we're back. So, ayan, we're back, guys. Panalo sa editing. Oh, talaga. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I do try. I love editing, guys. So, I've been but it takes a long, 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 long time. It really takes a long time, which I hope I have more. Miriam Mask, welcome, welcome to ICEE Fit Live. Ayan, thank you for coming. So, how about you, Miriam Mask? Do you know how lucky you are? Ah, diba? Visualization can help you too. Everything ever created or achieved first started as an idea in someone's mind. When you desire something, you focus your mental energy on it. Yes, and the thing is, one of the things, and I know this kind of be like, when I say this stuff, even me, guys, even me, I do really feel corny to myself, but it does work for me. Like one of the things, and also share your stories. Like, how do you kind of like visualize, manifest, whatever word it is that you kind of like help you throughout your day to achieve your goal? And I'm pretty sure there are people out there that are logical thinking and stuff like that, but we're just trying to be emotionally and mentally fit right now. So, one of the things I do is like, how there's energy. And when I say energy, is something you feel like when you see a person for the first time, there's something of like feeling or something of that, like you feel comfortable with them, even though you just met them the first time. Or you really feel awkward or like you feel threatened when that person is around, but they're not really doing anything wrong with you. So that's what I mean when I'm saying wow, I see. Ano yun? Anong wow? Ginugulat mo ko. Ginugulat mo ako, Madam Myla Mia. Ano yung wow? Anong ginawa ko? May ginawa ba ako, guys? Nagugulat tuloy ako, ah. Huwag niyo akong ginugulat ng ganyan, guys. Magugulatin ako talaga. Grabe. And if you're a native English speakers in the house, guys, this is a multilingual live stream. Sometimes from time to time, I'll talk Tagalog or even Japanese if there are Japanese people in the house. Or, or at the same time, like Portuguese, if you know how to speak Portuguese. I've been not speaking Portuguese for a long time, but those are the languages that I know. So sometimes I'll talk different languages from here and there. Wow, Tinadora Explore! Mega mega love shout out Tinadora. Ayan. And nasa na ba yan? Nung una kong nakita si grabe energy ko noon. Oh, di ba? Ganun yun. Yes, something like that. Buntis ba ako? Ay, nako, hindi. Kaloka. Katok-katok. One, two, three. O, oh, diba? Napapatagalog ako bigla. O, oh, diba? Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. And guys, if you want to be edit, like sometimes I would edit stuff like the highlights of this, especially if it's in Tagalog and I do subtitle that in English. So if you're an English speaker and you're kind of interested in that, please do subscribe so you can do watch those uploads from time to time. Ayan, sabi ko, magiging akin ka. Oh, diba? Yun na nga. Exactly. And the thing is with those energies, sometimes for me, I just kind of like if I wanted to do something and like I really, really want it, it's almost like I feel these some people would call it meditation, visualization, manifestation. And I really, really focus on that one thing mentally. And then I do work on it so that I could achieve it, stuff like that. But at the same time, there are people out there keep thinking manifestation and visualization, all of those sorts of some kind. Sometimes I do this too, because sometimes you procrastinate, but I don't blame myself if I didn't reach that goal because I chose to procrastinate. But at the same time, there are people who just visualize, manifest, and then don't do anything. And then they complain that they are not lucky. that is just because, there are this and that and that. They're all complaining and blaming the things around them, but they don't see what is in them. Like, what are they really doing? Ganon. Pero joke ko lang, sinabi yun sa sarili ko. Nagkatotoo lang. Naku, sino ba naman kasi hindi mai-inlove dyan sa gandang yan? O, di ba? Ganun yun. Ganun talaga daw yun. According to Servo, it's called pretty privilege. Ganun. Alam. Ayan. Naalala ko, may nagsabi sa akin dati ng ganito. Dati, pinapanood lang kita ng palihim sa live mo. Pero ngayon, akin ka na. Wow! Diba? Like those things, like you don't know what people think, and you don't know what people is trying to, like, like put all their energy towards to. So, if you just kind of like stop for a moment, kind of like think, reflect. I think everyone should reflect on their life, no matter how, it sounds corny to you. I'm pretty sure you should do it. You don't have to tell everyone you're doing it. It's just you, yourself, and if you're a religious person, God watching you over, kind of thing. So I'm just trying to tell you, I recommend you to do that. It's good for mental health. It's check you, it makes you, you know, don't be too big headed, because one of the downfall of many people, they reach something so high, especially so fast, then they started to kind of like get lost in it, and then they forget everything that they should be thankful of, and it'll be gone, before they even knew it is gone. So you don't want to be those types of people. So kind of like try to do that even once a year. Reflect. If you're hard reflecting on your own, be anonymous and, come here every Saturday, kind of like interact with us. Do that. Manifest it in my live stream. I don't care. Do it. If that helps you, do it. Bulong mo bored. Sino yan? Kinikilig ako eh. O, diba? Magmarites ka daw, bored, ganun. Ayan. Bawal sabihin, baka maging bali yung whitey community pag naglantad siya. O, diba? Ay, talaga. Hmm. Si Sisi Koy ba yan, bored? Ay, kaloka. Araw-araw pala, ina-attract yung thought na magiging akin ka. Kaloka, 'di ba? Manifestation plus smart works. Ayan, according to Pinoy Galaan. And Tinadora Explore, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do see you, admin see you as well. Ayan, Tinadore. Oh, 'di ba? Ang social mo Tinadora para kay Sir Galaan. Tinadore. Ganon. Mapapasana all ka na lang talaga. Kanino na naman yan? Ayan. And of course, to Dwayne Frierson. Dwayne, how you feeling? You feeling better now, Dwayne? I hope you feeling better. Ayan. We wish you a better, better, better days. It'll be good somehow, it'll pass. Just remember that. And just be thankful for whatever, even the smallest thing. And I hope it does help. And sino pa tayo diyan, guys? Sino pa mga nakakalimutan ko? O, 'di ba? Ayun. And sino yang IC, sisi mo? 'Di ba? Why lang itago natin sa pangalang Kuyukot. Oh, 'di ba? Sinong Kuyukot 'yan? 'Di ba? Oh, wow, ano ba, love life na naman si Board. Ayan, sige, i-private mo na lang 'yan, Board, para ano, kapag next na i-public mo yung kasalan na gano'n. Nadadaan ko lang sa nagkarlan kahapon. Ay wow, kaya naman pala napaka bru 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 bru, oh, 'di ba, 'pag gano'n. May pa-heart heart, tut, heart 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 heart, 'di ba? Oh, sana all in lababo, oh, 'di ba, guys? So, at the same thing, those things, Like if you are with someone, if you're in a relationship, sometimes we love comparing. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's 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 almost like there's a benefit, merit. It does matter, or it depends on how you think when you compare things. But it's kind of like you can't really avoid comparing things, and even person in for that matter, because as a human being we want to get something that we think we worth to have, or we want to have the best of the best, because we think we're the best. Ganon. Especially if you're narcissistic, you want to be the best. And you have to have all the best, even though you're not the best. Ganon. Wow, you remembered. That made my day. I feel okay. I'll be better soon. Appreciate you, Izzy, and everyone. The fact you remember made my day. Oh, that's kind of cool. Thank you. Of course, I remember Dwayne. Why wouldn't I forget? That's the thing, guys, that I feel like a lot of us kind of like, how do you call that? Take for granted. Little things. Like, for example, you go to live streams or like a community. Discord is, I think, one of those people. You go there anywhere. And the thing is, you really doesn't know how much one word, one smile, something like that would make another person's day. Like sometimes I would be like super down, and one person comment on my hair. It'll make me happy. A little bit up, a little bit up. So for me, I try to do that for other people. Not try to do that for other people. It makes me feel good. It makes the other people feel good. It's a win-win situation. I don't pay anything for that. It's free. So why not? But of course, Dwayne, why wouldn't I remember that? Malalaman nyo na lang, nag-migrate na ako. Ah! Ang ingay. Uy, sorry guys. I think I kinilig bigla. I'm in Japan, guys. I cannot really talk too loud. You know. And of course, 200% true. Oh, welcome back, 100% true. How you doing? You've been busy, 100%. What's going on with you? Are you doing okay? And nasa na tayo? Sino yan board? Ay, nako Madam Wailami, i-PM kita mamaya. Parang meron na akong hinala. O, ba? Diba? Pilipino ba yan o foreigner? Ayan, board. I told you, board, we should do one-on-one again. I don't think for small things that come. Sorry, that means I'm okay with that. I thank for more than what I ask. There you go, Ayan. I'm a moderator now. My day is made. That's kind of cool. Of course, like sometimes I would do that. Like if you don't see you're a moderator or anything, it just means we need more. And that's how life is. You have to build connection or rapport kind of thing. And, like for people, another topic that I'm really, really keening to go for as well. And if you want to be a panel of mine on that day, let me know. But it's the sense of belonging. Like I feel like it's so prevalent that we belong. And I want to know your opinions. But at the same time, there are people out there that wants to belong in a certain part of group, right? But the same thing that we were talking about earlier. You manifest on good things, but if you're not working towards that, and if you're, not trying to look for and being open, even though it's not in your comfort zone, you're not looking for those tools and, like outlets, why would you even expect to have it? I feel like there's no work at ethic, work ethic nowadays. Everything seems to be like everyone feels like, oh, I worth this one, or like, oh, I have to have that, even though they're not putting on the work. It really pisses me off sometimes. I don't like it. You want something, work for it. Mm-mm. Ganon. Saan banda Pacific Ocean? Pwede din sa Canada. 'Di ba? I know. 100%. Hello from Pinoy Galaan. And from admin to you, Dwayne Pearson. We thankful that you are here in the live stream and hope you feel better very, very soon. Yes, and Dwayne, like if you have bad days or like that's why I always do Saturday, even though I'm really, really busy on Saturday. So I really hope you kind of understand, guys. I know they tell me as a live streamer I should be punctual with time, but I'm trying to squeeze this in because I really want to talk to you. And I feel like, this is not me. This is just me being very, very, very wanting to care for people because you really make me feel good. So I want to give it back. So if you feel, not just for you, Dwayne, but if you guys, any one of you watching, if you feel like you cannot talk to people, your family, but you feel like you really want to open up, you can always create an anonymous channel or like for a time being change your name. I don't know what to do with that. Subscribe to this channel so you can interact in the live chat. And every Saturday, like your stresses, you want to talk, you don't want to be like judged. But at the same time, I want you to learn that once you open your mouth in a public scenario or in the live stream, also, I want you to learn the acceptance or like if people doesn't agree with you, learn how to be okay with that, you know. Learn how to accept that. That's another part of what we're trying to do. And I do see one, Jensky, another person who didn't feel better. That's why she wasn't here, admin, last time your birthday. So, Jensky, I hope you feel better as well. Every one of you out there that watching this, I really, really hope. If you feel bad, think of small things. Start with that. Small things, like how kids think. So you feel a little bit better. It goes from there. You know, doesn't matter how petty it sounds like, just do it anyways. You'll feel good after a while. Ayun. Nasa na tayo, guys? Um, who said that wanting to be the best makes you a narcissist? You. I didn't said that. You twisting my words. Ayan. Hi, Dwayne from Waila Me. Yes, guys, please do interact with Dwayne as well. Welcome him in ICEE Fit live stream so he feel more comfortable, sharing stories, opening his thoughts to us. Please do that. And if you have thoughts on your own and you're watching this on replay, please do let us know in the comments down below. Ganon. And mega love shout out to 100% true from admin. Wailami from board. Wala na, cancel na. Hiwalay na kami na ulang. Ayan, huli na. Alam na namin yan. Ayan. Thank you very much. This community, I appreciate a lot. I see, not lying. Sometimes saying something nice to someone can save someone's life. Exactly. You know what? I think I realized this way, way, way back as a kid. And it just kind of like level up when I started going to different countries. Not that I got to just another two countries in my bank. I feel like I noticed how much words, especially doing live stream, and interacting with different people, which is technically is strangers. Like I only know you guys from interacting with me, but like I hope what I feel for you guys, I hope I can show you that, I'm trying to give it back to you guys. But this is the things that I feel like it just kind of like maximize how I use of my words. That's one of the things that I'm trying to kind of like skill up is using my words, how to approach it in words that it's not coming from, or it wouldn't be translated or misunderstood as attacking someone. Because I think it needs someone. And if I can learn it and you can learn it, each individual can learn it. I think it would be good because it would train to there are persons that they only need is some kind nice words and it will change their life. I believe in that. So, if you can do that to one person at a time, even as much of an asshole you are, because sometimes I know when I'm outside, I don't I'm like this, guys, you know, like when I'm outside, I rarely see people around me. I'm really bad at peripheral vision. So, especially when I'm on my headset, I'm on my own. It's almost like, fuck off people. I'm I'm like that, but I make sure to kind of like reach to people and actually oh, that's what I forget to tell you earlier, like me being talkative today. There are stories and I hope these stories I'm not trying to be like, oh, because this is my stories, blah, blah, blah. I feel like I just really feel like if this makes me feel good and if I share this story, it might motivate or at least kind of like make other people feel something that they want to do themselves. It only takes to one person to do it and then it would go on like that. And it would be kind of like infectious in a way because then another person would do it and another person would do it. It's kind of like I want it to be. I'm not being delusional. There would always going to be people that are lost cause. Let's just be clear on that. But at least we can save people who aren't. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this. I'm talking too much. I'm going back to the live chat. So please do interact on the live chat because I'm going to read all of it now. I answer board mega mega love shout out from Jensky and Waila me hi from Dwayne and Mom Waila me mega mega love shout out Jensky from Pinoy Galaan Jensky from Waila me Pinoy Galaan. Mega mega love shout out po. And definitely ICEE. This is a genuine community for everyone. Your channel will grow soon more. I hope so. I really do. I really do hope so. I'm not going to be hypocrite about it. That's probably all of us want, especially if you're a YouTuber, you want that for yourself as well. It just makes your passion also because life we need money and sometimes YouTube is such hobby passion that sometimes it takes time and money to create something. So I'm really thankful for the ones who go to that extra mile to help me out on it, and hopefully we can share all of our stories to a lot of people that might and might not related into it, and obviously help them out in their life journey as well. Ayun, thumbs up ho! So I see you, Tinay and Bem. Mike, ayan, everyone. Mega, mega love shout out. Good evening. Thank you for coming, guys. Ayan, I did miss your live this week, I'm pretty sure. Hello, everyone from Tinay and Bem. That would be a good conversation to have. Yes. I understand. We all do. You all made my day. I appreciate you guys. I'm officially in the community. Ayan. Saturdays are my days off and I'm be here whenever I care. Yes, yes, yes. And always, like if you are having stressful days, if you kind of want to share it without putting a lot of, like kind of private stuff, you can do that in this channel as well. And you can, if you feel want to, you can actually share your stories like on one segments. When I have time, I sometimes ask people to guest on my one on one. And Jensky, feel better. I know that feeling. Ayun. May sinabi ba si Jensky? May sinabi ko ba, Jensky? Sabi mo nga ulit, Jensky. Na-miss ko ata yun. Oi, oi, sir. Everyday part of life. Mega love shout out. And from Jensky, I'm 101% okay. That's good to hear. Ayon. Thank you so much, Dwayne and admin. Wala ako. Jensky, kanina pa kita binabati ah. Kanina pa ako nagsasabi sana okay ka. Hindi mo talaga ako. Ako. Kasali ako dyan. Lagay mo dyan. Dwayne, admin, and IC. Ganon. No, just kidding, guys. And IC heart, heart, heart. Your words are great, IC. Always no so neutral when on topics. Because that's the thing. It's like I cannot. I think I already accept the fact that conversation, discussion, it doesn't have to be you're right, I'm wrong, I'm right, you're wrong. You know, because life emotions are different for each individual, and that's what I learned from my work as a personal trainer. Everyone is different. You cannot, especially if it's an argument when it comes to, like emotions, perspective. Everyone would be different, and it depends on the person whether she or he wanted to be open on that kind of thought or perspective, but it's up to them to choose that for their own life. At the end of the day, if they choose bad, it has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a friend, if you're a family member, if you fucked up, well, what you gonna do? I'm still gonna be here, kind of thing. The same with you guys, for all the people that supports this channel. It doesn't matter if you're a troll. It doesn't matter if you're a simp. It doesn't matter if you have a very, very out there kind of like crazy perspective of whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is you're open to change. You're open to be criticized. When you say something, be ready to be criticized, because not everyone would agree with what you're saying. And the same thing with me. It might piss you off because when you're wrong, it's really irritating from time to time, especially when you really think you're right. But at the same time, you have to understand it's a process. Anyways, yun. And your hair looks great, so stylish. Thank you, guys. I really did try. I really did try to do this, but I don't think it's. I feel like it's like that, or I think it's just my camera though. Beautiful host. Thank you, thank you. Since I'm part of this community and now I'm start sharing stories more, I do need to get things off of my chest. I'll do it maybe more next week. Yes, only do it when you feel comfortable. And also remember, guys, I've always said this, protect each other's privacy. Don't exploit anyone just so, like, to get your stories or anything of that sort, like other kind of like people does. Don't do that in this community. Like, share your stories when you feel comfortable. Share your stories, but at the same time, know to protect your privacy as well. Not everything should be brought into public. You are you have the right to be silent on your private life. I would say private part, private life. I think that's good, Dwayne. It helps to talk about things. Yes, definitely. And coming from me, who's a person who always kind of like boil things as a Japanese, you just kind of like take it. You just, you don't complain. You just do what you have to do. You kind of like shoved everything off and you just don't talk about it. So it seems like there's no problem. Coming from that and knowing what I know now, Oh my God. I hope every one of you knows how it's so nice to talk with someone. It's not going to be easy. And that's why I'm telling you, if you're a socially awkward person and you can't say things, you can always DM me your stories. If you can't say it on the live chat, let me read your stories. Let me it present to people. And you, on the other hand, can just watch laid back on your couch or in your bed and take in other people's perspective on your stories. I can do that. Let me do that. Let me use this platform for that if you want to. And it's probably easier for you guys. And Ayan, board blogger. Appreciate that. That's nice to know, Ayan, from board blogger. And let's see. Tina and Bem. Ayan, from Tina and Bem. True, everyone is different. Exactly. Ayan. So don't feel like it's okay to be normal. It's okay to be unique. It's okay to be not unique as long as you're not hurting anyone. But remember, there are instances inevitable to not hurt other people when you do something. It's part of the process. So don't feel bad about that. It's just, it is what it is. Everyday part of life. I am from Dwayne Frearson. Facts, I really do. The stories I'm sharing and are stories that needed to be put out. I need to let them all out. I feel free here. Yes. And the thing is, this is also another thing. Like for me, for example, as a live streamer, this is my channel. I can do whatever the thing I want in this channel. But at the same time, I could be free here, because it's camera. But the thing is, being free also comes with responsibility. Everything I would tell you guys is open for criticism. And as I've said, once you open your mouth, once you use words, be accept thing and be aware that things might not go according to your plan. But at the same time, that's the process we're going to take. So just kind of like, be ready for those things if you want to share things, not just in this live stream, in your personal life, in relationships, everything. Once there's another person involved in the conversation, remember to be open minded and be kind of, don't make things so personal when someone would tell you something that is not according to your belief. It's just the other person's opinion as well. And I'm open to criticize. Di ko na pinapansin yung iba. Exactly. And at the same time, people will criticize no matter what. They love criticize. Like, just be aware of yourself. You go outside, do not be aware of people walking around you. Be aware of what you're thinking, and you'll realize how much shit you talk to other people when you see them. You'll probably see one, you know, all good and all, but you're gonna pick one thing so that you can complain something. It does happen, and it's fine. It's fine. Just don't say it out loud, or you might get into trouble. Yes, absolutely. It's a great weight off the shoulder when it's out. Yeah. And the thing is like another thing is like, I think, like today I had, as I was saying earlier, I feel like I'm so talkative to the point that I feel like I'm irritated on my own voice. I probably should shut up a little bit. But at the same time, I had this new client. He's around, late 20s. Brett Glasso! Oh, you bought me 3 meals again. What am I gonna do? buy for that. Thank you, Brett. I do appreciate that. And for that, Brett, Ayan, I have to do something. It's been how to be a member. There's like $1, I think. I think it's in my name. Like if you go to my name, there's a join button. So if you kind of like join, put that join, you can choose which member you want. Admin will probably tell you more. Admin is there. Okay, I feel like I'm missing a lot of people in the live chat. So hold on, you guys. Ayan. So, Dwayne Frearson. Oh, I read. I feel free here. Yes. And Sports Insights. Mega love. Shout out to you guys for all the newcomers in the house. Yes. Mga unbothered na kasi tayo. So, we're so done with toxicity kasi. Exactly. Now, try to get rid of the toxic people. It's not good for, mental health. But nai-imagine ko, sinasabi ko yung chat ko na yan na Taglish ala Chris Aquino. Like, I guess. Sports Insight, are you Efren Bata Reyes? Who's that? I don't get it. Ayan, bored, and of course, Mario Mask. Thank you for kind of like asking that question. I do appreciate that. And Jack's Guitar Channel is in the house. How you doing, Jack? How you doing? Yo, literally forgot you were live. Hayden Kiddo, mega love. Shout out, how you doing? Ayan, you feeling better, kiddo? Are you going to go out today? Because you always like in this time you're ready to go somewhere, right? So how's your kitty? Did you had a party last time? Welcome, my friends. Much love, Ayan. Thank you, Brett. And I have to think again. The last time, did you remember? I bought, because you give me 3 meals. So in that amount, I bought the mango thing. That's the one that I had last week. Mango cheese thing, like a dessert with, like something to drink. So thank you. I do appreciate that. From time to time, I love having, free meals. Ayun. And you're good, Icy. Thank you, Dwayne. Tinay, Bem, thank you. Darling, diba? Ayun. For Jack Guitar, Yahoo! Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me catch up with you. Toxic people? Aw, like who? Like there are toxic people out there, you might be surprised. Like Brett is not toxic for me. Ayan. Board vlogger, Yahoo! Salamat po ulit. Kanina, inumpisahan ko na ayusin channel ko. Oh, si Sports Insight. Thank you, Sports Insight. Ayan, ganun pala yun. And Kuya Ba, kailan ba umuwi ng Bohol? And Tinay and Mike, ayan, from Jack. Ayan. And Hayden, I've been good. My cat is doing good. No party and I've been going outside lately. That's good, Hayden. Just be careful outside. Don't talk to strangers. You know the drill. And be careful out there, Hayden. But that's good for you. Walking is good for kids. Playing outside is good with kids as long as you're safe. Stay away from creepy ones. You know what I'm saying? Ayan. And Botchok the Great! Kuya Botchok. And of course, to Madame Suzette. Ayan. Mwah, 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 mwah. The beautiful couple that I really love. O, diba? Thank you, guys. Have a good day, everyone. I'm going to start my day and appreciate you, eyes and everyone. Thank you again for making me a moderator. It meant a lot and made my day. Thank you so much, Dwayne. And of course, have a nice day at work. Be positive. If you feel down, just smile. Smiling is free, even though, some people will call you crazy. Sometimes I do that. Just know that I do smile when I feel but or go to the toilet, smile in the toilet, do the thing, to make you feel good. We all have ourselves only to, like change your mindset, change your day, and don't be bothered with people that or any of that scenario. Ayan, let's catch up guys. Ayun. Ayun. And wala me, January to February 3. 3 weeks. Wow, ano yung 3 weeks? Ayan, di ba? 1 hour na ako dito. Kuya Bochok, thank you. I know. And Madam Suzette, thank you sa inyo guys. It really, really makes my day to see both of you on Facebook. You do this, like super romantic. I like it. Sana all, ganon. Ayan. And thank you guys for all of those things. Ayan, nakatapos din ako guys. Ayun. Natapos ko din ang aking yaw-yaw. Did I catch up good? Did I miss anything? Ayan, I hope I didn't miss anything guys. And so another thing that's, like today, I had this client and if you've Kuya B, oh, di ba? Sana all, oh, di ba? So, like, I had this client today, and because I've been watching this lab wagon that I've been telling you earlier, and I'm also in the kind of like, I've also kind of linger around lonely men, lonely women, those people that are socially awkward and all of that sort. It's kind of like in my environment or like what information I'm getting. So I've seen this kind of like 2020. Hold on, I see something. And gifted, you gifted me Felipe G. Who you gifted? I didn't see that. Felipe G. And of course, guys, if you want to gift people membership in ICEE Fit, you can actually do that. If you want to kind of like give a present or a good subscription in this channel to other people so they can use the stickers and the perks associated with the memberships, you can do that as well. Share your blessings. Ika nga in Tagalog. Ayan, in the Philippines. And Ravisha Suda. Ayan, Ravisha, welcome back. How you doing, Ravisha? Are you doing good? Do you feel lucky? Ayan, do you know how lucky you are, Ravisha? And for those people that still doesn't answer this question, please let me know what makes you feel lucky. What is your definition of the word lucky? Ganon. Bored? Bakit naman hindi? Oh, hello, Nightbot. Felipe, say hello to you. I know, my Nightbot loves Felipe so much. I think my Nightbot says, Felipe G, drink your water, kind of thing. Yeah, we're trying to get rid of like not alcohol, get rid of soft drinks to Felipe drink. So we're not taking. So if you want to be on that bandwagon, guys, if you're a type of person who cannot drink water, let me know because you're gonna be part of Felipe ayan, drink water and me drink water challenge. Ganon. Ayan. Bochok, pakagat from Born. He gifted you a member to your channel. I know. It's kind of cool. I didn't know I do that. Thank you, Felipe. Ayan. Felipe, so thank you so much. I do really appreciate that. And hi, Ravisha from Daniel. Ayan, sige lang bored. Saan, Botchok? That's the question. Saan kakagat si board, diba? And Daniel, hello from Ravisha. There's a gift membership app for grabs. Ayan. We're actually thinking how I'm gonna like admin. I don't know if admin talks to you. Ayan, Ravisha. Ay, Felipe. Oh, diba? Thank you, Felipe. I do appreciate that. So, okay, this is my last story for you guys. So I was this. And the thing is, like I've been so talkative the whole day that I feel like, I'm too talkative that I should stop. But there's this client of mine. He's new. He's a new client of mine and he's late 20s. He looks just one of those, like if you rank people, and of course, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you guys. If you rank people from 1 to 10, In the good looks department, this dude is probably on two. At least for me, in my opinion, guys, okay? In two. So, but the thing is, he's not, I wouldn't say he is shy because he's talking to me at the same time. But basically, I'm so talkative that I feel like, you know what? No, when you talk to people and you give this energy, like I've experienced this in America and it's become more, it sinked in more in my head to do this because in Japan we mind each other's business, especially if you were in Tokyo. Like Tokyo is almost kind of like in America, it's probably like New York. You know, you kind of like fuck off to everyone. So it's kind of that. But in America, everyone would compliment you. Like, hey, nice hair, nice. It feels good. And then I started to say it out loud as well at some point, like even with the guy, but also back in the day, like I grew up. Even though if you're a two, but there's something that I could compliment because I like your shoe, I like your style, whatever, I like your character, I'll say it. I'll just say it. It's kind of like a habit because I feel like, people needs compliment now and then, and if you say you don't, you're lying to yourself. Accept the fact that you're lying to yourself. Everyone needs compliment. Everyone needs to be, for whatever reason, just kind of like, but don't do it in a creepy way. I'm telling you guys, there is a right way to do these things. It's not really like some people cannot do it because they don't know how to read people. But I'm telling you, if you practice, you're going to get it eventually. And for me, at first, it's kind of weird because I'm not in that kind of background and I'm more of like, kind of like that. But, once I do it, even me, I feel happy. The person I'm talking feel happy, and this dude eventually he will come again and again and again. And I think in another way of part, he's helping me out because he's giving me sales, and I'm also thankful to him, and I still feel lucky about it that like even though because it's very hard especially these days to get clients because it's becoming normal, recession is out there. So those little things you really just need to be thankful of. And I'm just really lucky that I've never really had any clients that I'm really 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 not doing good, because that would suck, because you cannot discriminate clients, you cannot tell them no. So it's nice that, those are the little lucky things that you have to look for. So for you guys, I don't know how you think of it, how you become lucky on some part. Ayan, bored, pa-share naman ang ginagamit mong skincare. O, diba? You are supposed to talk on a live stream. Okay. I am. I'm talking. Am I not talking, Ayan? I was lucky to meet ICEE in Japan. Yes. Yes. And it's so nice to finally meet you as well. It's kind of nice. Like if you become, sometimes you'll, like for example, Daniel. Daniel's so shy. I'm pretty sure, you feel kind of like, how do you call, thankful that I'm talkative. Because if I'm not talkative, things like that, like be thankful, be lucky. Doesn't matter how small it is. It's just, you don't have to say it out loud to anybody. But now that we're talking about it, yes, say it out loud. If you're lucky on anything, post it if you want, stuff like that. Bored? Pa-share naman ang ginagamit mong skincare. O, diba? And guys, as I've said again, always, 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 always little things, guys. And for to not just watch those things that I told you about. Hopefully, it kind of like made you feel a little bit, if you don't feel lucky in life, I hope just watching this and hearing, the comment section, or hearing the people that saying the things that they feel lucky about, I hope you feel something in you that would make you feel like, oh, okay, I am lucky because I have this. I am lucky I have to have this. Just really think about it, really, 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 even just once. And then a random thought. A random thought before I even had a live stream. When I was walking today, because it was raining outside, and I promise, guys, this is the last one, okay? Some of you are probably sleepy already. But so I was walking, so there's a stoplight, and I'm walking towards, the road. And then there's these two people. In Japan, when it's raining, it's either you use a raincoat or you use an umbrella and you're riding a bike, right? So these two people, they don't know each other, but one is coming this way and one is coming that way. And then cops on bicycles are are cops here in Japan, riding a bicycle. Riding a bicycle, probably trying to catch people where, using umbrella, because you're not allowed in Japan to use umbrella while biking because it's dangerous, and we're supposed to have like helmets on. So these two cops walking towards these two people and tell them, and I'm just on the back kind of like observing things, tell these two people, umbrella no, kind of thing, you're not allowed to do that. They stopped, and they closed their umbrella. And this is how fun it is, because as while I'm observing these things happening and unfolding in front of my eyes, you see their eyes looking, and the police are going biking away from them, and they slowly putting up the umbrella and use this again. No, those little things. And I had a random thought. It's like, I bet you, if you're the 1% of the richest, or you're a CEO, or you're a president, and even if you're not in this ranking, just me and all of the people that are watching right now, and all of you guys that could probably watch this, we all have this thing: we don't have time. We're busy. We're always busy. Even though we're not, but we're always busy. And I had a random thought that I really feel sorry for people who couldn't pause for a moment, sit down, appreciate the things that are happening around, observing things as how they unfold, and finding fun about it. Not being so super personal on everything. Who gives a shit if you have a bad day? You have a bad day, be sad about it, but move on, kind of thing. Snap out of it. If it's a problem, find a solution. If you can't find a solution now, don't linger on it. There's another day to find a solution for it. There's other things you could be have fun with. So if you're one of those people, don't do that. Like, find time. From now on, find time to just sit. Why? Look in the surroundings, like just observe, be thankful, be lucky. Just one thing, just the common one thing that you should be lucky. And if, we're already in the end of this live stream, if you still feel unlucky about everything in your life, just the normal, simple that you're breathing, you should feel lucky. Because, like pandemic taught us a lot of things. And if up till now you're still the narcissistic, it's all about you, you're the only person that lives in this world, you're always, done wrong, you never did wrong, you're the victim all the time, blah blah blah. And I'm sorry, there's a real victim out there, but you know what I'm saying, and don't twist my words even. Okay? Like that. But I'm just saying, pause for a moment and feel happy. Just be lucky. Just feel lucky you're even alive. And you'll probably give me, I'm not telling you guys, I'm not telling you in the live stream, guys, but I'm pretty sure there are other people out there, but I don't want to be alive or blah, 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 something like that. And I'm not doing this just to mimic. It's not mimicking. It's or like mocking. I'm not mocking. I'm just saying it's like you're doing it all wrong. Just be thankful. Just be thankful for once. If you still think you're not lucky, just that simple thought of just be thankful. You don't have to be thankful you're alive or you're breathing, but just be thankful that at least you are not included in those thousands of people that is not with us right now. So that kind of take a dark toll, dark road. So we're gonna end this live stream and with you guys. Of course, I'm gonna read every of your comment before we end. And yes, nasa na tayo guys. Maybe, ano daw? Maybe if you're on a bike with umbrella and going too fast, you might take off like Mary Poppins. I know, right? Woo! Kaya like that. Maybe that's what they're aiming for, Mike. You have a point there. I see that. I see that point. Maybe they do want to be that, Ayan. And hi, Brett from Everyday Part of Life. And ICEE, many people accused me that I'm lucky because of my wife. Ooh, I know that feeling. I might not comprehend everything, Sir Pinoy Galaan, but I do sympathize on that because I've heard that with so many people. Like they do that a lot without knowing me or knowing me as a poor human being. While my wife claimed how lucky she is that she have me having whatever. Exactly. And that's brought us to my first question for you guys. You know, people have different meaning of what is lucky means, what is luck means. But with every meaning of that, remember that as an individual, you can feel lucky on almost anything if you want to. But if you want to linger on negativity, if you want to linger on toxicity, you want to linger on being sad and pathetic and all of these things, if you choose that and you don't change, don't blame people around you. Don't blame people that has nothing to do with the decisions you've made. My things in the past matters. There's a lot of factors of why you are like that. But there will become a time that you're going to be an adult. You're going to be mature enough to know what to choose in your life. And if you still keep choosing the same things that brings you to loneliness and a pathetic, miserable life, that's on you. That's on you. So, I'm just saying, lucky means different things to different people. You make opportunity, even how small of privilege you have, you can have one if you put your mind to it. And I know this is so used, much of a phrase, it's overused, but remember, you're always going to be lucky if you think small things and it will creep out there because you're gonna create those lucky or luck or whatever it is. But as long as you keep doing that, you keep reaching that, no matter how hard it is, mentally, you can do it. Even not as what you expect it to be the end goal, I'm pretty sure you'll be happy no matter what. Yun, ganun. Ayan, ayan. I stood up forever sentence I have been told. I know. It's the same thing with me. Like if sometimes I would, like I talk good English and people just think that, I'm lucky because I have, like someone that I talk to every day in English. But okay. But I think I'm lucky because, I try to learn. I'm lucky because I have all these tools that I created for myself. Those little things, that you have to feel lucky because you do it, and you feel lucky because there are things like that. But don't be too judgmental and always kind of like as the same thing as Pinoy Galaan. Those are little things. But if you think about lucky, her wife doesn't feel the same opinions as other people. So just don't care. Don't care, diba? Ayan. How to be lucky is how to build it in your own or with the help of others. Diba? Yes, definitely. You create that. Everyone is a victim. Diba? Thanks, Ayad. So, guys, I hope you kind of learn or something synced in your head. If not, if you're still stubborn about things, if you're still stubborn about what you think it is, it's okay. No worries. That's you. That's your life. All we have here and all of the people in here in the community is try to share your stories because other people might find it very, very motivational, and probably for the storyteller or for the one that who shares the story, it might be so small to you, but to other person it could be a really big thing. So be thankful of every each moment, but don't overdo it because you might get crazy. Ayan. But from time to time, do that. Make it your mechanism when you feel lonely, when you feel bad. One option, come here every Saturday. Second option, try to find thankful or try to find something to be thankful about and tell yourself you're lucky because you have what you are thankful of. So that's kind of like how the process of, you'll feel how lucky you are and me telling you you are lucky. You are. You just don't know it yet because you're stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But guys, thank you so much. Till next Saturday, guys. And of course, we're doing April Fitness Challenge. If you want to be in the competition and be named as ICEE Fits April, I am please feel free to give me and send me your videos so I can edit them and present them as a one of the competitors of our April Fitness Challenge. Sometimes I'm trying to filter, guys, but sometimes it just comes out. But if you take it seriously, that's your problem. If you take it personally, that's your problem. Okay. Bye, Izzy and Brett. Thank you again. Stay safe out there. I know it's probably gonna be nice in Washington now. So stay safe out there. Try to hike, you know. Give us something of I miss the nature, I miss Mount Rainier and stuff like that. So hike somewhere in there and upload them, Brett. And living here in Turkey taught me how to put me as one at all time, no matter what. And that works on me before it's hard to digest, but now it's my reality. As long as you're happy, guys, and don't be too all over your head sometimes. Chill, hang, pause for a moment, enjoy the moment. And that's it for me. Thank you so much. And please, guys, watch my uploads. I do have React uploads, and I hope when you watch them, give me your opinions. I do want to know your opinions. I love reading comments. I might not be able to reply on each and every one of you, but I'm trying to keep up. So maybe one time we're gonna try to like figure out every comments you have. But I do read them and I do love them. I do appreciate them. Thank you so much. I do really love you all, and you actually make my week. So I hope I return the favor We feel good, we take everything out, and then you're gonna have to, save it again till next Saturday, till we meet again. Love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful, lucky day to everyone. You're all lucky. We are all lucky. We build lucky. And if you still feel you're not lucky yet, please come back next Saturday. Maybe we can find out what are the things you should feel lucky about. Thanks, ICEE. Ayan. And thank you all. Ayan. Thank you, Mike. Ayan. Thank you. Tinay and Bem, Jack. Thank you. Ayan. Sino pa nandyan? Sa Team Josa. Thank you. Thank you. Bochok, Madam Suzette. Thank you. Admin ko, Daniel. Felipe. Great live, ICEE. Good night, all. Bye, chat. Love you all. お疲れ様でした。おやすみなさい。Ciao, ciao. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye. Dahil sa channel na ito, kayo ang bida. I forgot, guys. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. Mwah, mwah. Ciao.
Wow! Congratulations! Wow! Congratulations!